Resume recording. Good evening and welcome to our 4-H fourth Thursday. This week we will be talking a lot about, we'll be talking a little bit with Lori Canada, our STEM coordinator, about opportunities in computer science and our Tech Changemaker grant that we recently received, and opportunities for our 4-H youth to get a little bit more leadership. I'm not going to take too much of our time. It's a wonderful Thursday night. So Lori, this is all on you.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to touch base with everybody. We've got 2 new grants at the state office that we are super excited about that will help to expand some of the science capacities within our state. One of the things is computer science pathways. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So one of the things is going to be computer science pathways. And within that pathways is we have 6 lessons that we will be rolling out this week. I'm testing them all out tomorrow. They're all about 30 minutes a piece. We're targeting about middle school age for the most part. I am putting on here that you can go down to size 5. Size 5-year-olds are probably those clover buds are going to need a little bit extra help just because of the mobility and try to go through it, but they can still do these activities as well. And there's going to be kits associated with this. We also have, they're all unplugged activities. So even though these are computer science activities, these are activities that you do not have to have computers for, nor do you have to have internet or access. They can be done anywhere. And they're going to be teaching computer science concepts. So what these activities are going to be, these are the 6 binary bracelets, follow the maze, what's the pattern, pixel art, looping your dance, and paper, rock, scissors, roll. They're going to be teaching basic computer concepts. And here's what we're going to do is we are purchasing all of the activity materials for each of these 6 activities. And we are going to have kits available. And when I say a kit, they're going to be agents and PAs are going to have the opportunity to be able to reserve or take or tell me how many they want of each activity. So if they want 20 or they want 30, they want 50, I'm kind of going in sets of 50 right now until I get all the materials in. And they will get all of the materials. They are going to have a pamphlet that will explain all of the activities. It will have a QR code or links to a web page that is being built that has all the information on there with the instructions, with video resources, and also with extension activities. So I know I said that these activities are from ages 5 to 14, but we still have those high school kids, those senior 4-Hers that might need some extra like motivation. And so these activities will have some extensions that you can ramp up for some of those older kids. These older kids can also take these activities and they can teach your younger kids. So utilize these activities as great like club resources. They're also going to come with bags associated with them. So if you wanted to do individual bags for maybe you want to do 4-H promotion at your school whenever your school gets ready to come back, or maybe your club is trying to recruit new people and you have a fair that's going on and you want to hand these out at a fair. So they're going to come with individual bags similar to, I had one just right here. It's going to be a little bit smaller than this, but it's going to be similar to this, right? So it's kind of prepackaged. It's going to have instructions in there for you to be able to just say, here's an activity. This is an example of what we do in our club. If you want to join us, here's the contact information for us, and we would love for you to join. So they are twofold in that you can utilize them within your clubs, within day camps, that you might want to utilize, or you can take them and give them away to extra people to be able to try to recruit new people. So into your clubs, into your programs. I'm super excited about this because these are super simple. And I want to do one of these with you guys. So what I want you to do is we're going to do the paper, rock, scissors roll right now. And so I'm going to change my view for just a little bit. So if you would, I'm going to look at, if you kind of see at the bottom, there is a reactions button on the bottom of the screen, probably right about here-ish, maybe. Martha, you're on an iPad, so you may have to tap it to be able to get it, right? Or you can just show me on your screen, right? So what I want you to do is you're going to do, remember, like we do paper, rock, scissors, right? So paper, rock, and scissors, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to roll a dice. So this is going to be like a computer algorithm. And this is how the kids are going to roll out, right? So a dice has 6 numbers on it. Right? A dice has 6 numbers. So if we roll the dice of 1 and 4, we're going to say that this is paper. If we roll a 2 or a 5, that is a rock. If we roll a 3 or a 6, that is scissors. Okay. All right. So this is what it's going to be. So if we get a 1 or a 4, it's paper, the computer is paper, and you're not playing against each other. You're playing against the computer. Okay. So I've got a random dice up here. All right. And I'm going to share my screen again. Let y'all see that. I've lost my thumbnails. Video thumbnails are minimized to optimize full screen. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see y'all again. Okay. All right, I can't make all big, but I'm gonna deal with it. All right, so here's what we got. So what I want you to do is on the count of 3, paper, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, shoot, right? So let's get ready, and you're gonna show me yours, right? So you're gonna show me your paper, rock, or scissors. All right. So are y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right. So hold them up, keep them where you're at. So I'm at scissors. I'm gonna kind of keep my scissors right here. And I'm going to roll the dice. And the computer rolled a 3. So the 3 is scissors. So me and Hope tied. Martha, what did you get?
Scissors.
You were scissors, so we're tied. But Barbara, she won because she got the rock and she beat the scissors, right? So Barbara won this round against the computer, right? So it's an algorithm. If this, then that. So if the computer rolls these numbers, then it will play this, right? The computer only does what it tells you to. So this is an example of one of the activities that we work with in these computer science activities. So that is something that is super simple. Dice is going to come in the kits for you to be able to utilize, some handouts. We'll go more in depth about what the computer algorithm and all that information means. You do not have to, as a leader, will not have to have any like predisposed information. Like we will give you all the information in the little handout that's with it. So any questions? Yeah, so Hope just said if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box. I'm kind of trying to watch that as well. So let me know if you have anything. I'm happy to answer them. So there's 6, again, those are 6 activities. They're roughly about 30 minutes a piece with extensions available as well. The second project that I'm super excited about as well is called the Tech Changemakers. This is from National 4-H Council and it has been implemented in several states already. And the Tech Changemakers program is where they train teens. So we are looking at senior 4-H members, ages 14 to 19, that are willing to teach classes in their communities for adults to increase their workforce computer skills. So I want to show you a video that I have. Hold on. Hold on. It's starting on me. I don't need it to start on me. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So I'm going to push play.
Hi, we are the 4-H Tech Changemakers, but you can call me Lucy.
And I'm Dante. As 4-H Changemakers, we use our understanding of technology to teach digital skills to adults.
Hold on. I was about to ask, are you seeing and hearing it? All right, so let's try
We
this.
could hear it just fine, just couldn't see it.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna push play again.
Hi, we are the 4-H Tech Changemakers, but you can call me Lucy.
And I'm Dante. As 4-H Tech Changemakers, we use our understanding of technology to teach digital skills to adults so they can get online and make the most out of technology.
Yeah, that's a very important job. Let's tell them what it's all about.
Great, stick around and we'll show you ways to get your family and your community online and loving it.
As 4-H Tech Changemakers, we are leading the charge to get people excited and educated about advancing their digital skills and getting the most out of the internet. A big part of that is digital inclusion. That's making sure that everyone has the resources they need to use the internet.
These technology skills can help with work, school, and keeping informed about things that matter. It's all about getting connected.
But to really take advantage of these technologies and connections, it takes speed. High speed. High-speed access is internet access that is always on and makes it so much easier to navigate the web, fill out applications, and do schoolwork. High-speed broadband internet access uses awesome technologies like cable modems, fiber optics, wireless antennas, and even satellites.
Yeah, that's a lot of tech, but think of it this way. Broadband internet is a bigger path for information to flow through. Without broadband, accessing the internet is like trying to breathe through a coffee stirrer or a straw. It's not easy, but to make that bigger, and it's very easy and much faster. Broadband flows better.
So with all that speed, we can do things like learn, work, shop, and play a lot faster and easier. But all this requires technology skills that many people don't have. And without it, we're at a disadvantage.
Believe it or not, around 24 million people do not have broadband internet access, limiting access to work opportunities, connecting with family, and just keeping up with the world. These communities don't have the internet speed and don't have the skills we all need to use these technologies. That's where 4-H Tech Changemakers like me come in.
We are at the forefront of creating change in our communities.
With the tools, resources, and partners to create 4-H projects, we can help adults learn basic digital skills to get connected to opportunities that matter.
Yes, this is a big job. Yes, I was super nervous about getting started myself, but my project was totally worth it. My 4-H team and I taught people in my neighborhood how to create and share a resume online. We used an online word processor and a job search website to share them. And guess what? A few of them even got new jobs because of it. It was awesome.
So stick around and check out the next video and get into the materials at 4-H.org. Soon, you'll be ready to be a 4-H Tech Changemaker.
Thanks for watching.
So you can see that this is sponsored by some pretty big people. Lando Lakes Incorporated, Microsoft, Tractor Supply Company, and Verizon are the national funders for this program. And so we are super excited to now be included as part of that. I wanted to show you what some of those modules look like. So then that way the teams will have an idea of what this these resources, these classes might look like. They're still optional to be able to kind of make their own, but they do have ready to go modules for the teams to be able to utilize from National 4-H Council. And these are the 6, or I can't count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grab and go lessons that they have access to them. You can see that it's not super hard things. They're not trying to do coding or all that. It's about teaching adults workforce skills, getting that resume, amping it up, how to send an email, how to attach the email, video conferencing, such as what we're doing right now, and helping them out. This also may include a little bit of maybe some childcare, right? So if you've got a mom that is trying to get in the workforce, but she doesn't have childcare, and I'm trying to figure all that out, juggle, so they can do accommodating some things like that. So this application process, if you have some senior 4-H members, or just even some senior age level youth in your county, they do not have to be current 4-H members, although we are going to be recruiting them in, like we're going to pull them into the 4-H program as part of this. But if you know of any kids that would be interested into this program, to be able to assist adults in your area, to kind of help out in this, close this digital gap, then please ask them to get with their county extension agent. That application form has been sent out, and we are accepting applications currently. So we are really excited about that. And I don't see any questions. Does anybody have any questions for me at the current moment? If there are no questions, then that's all I've got, Hope.
Well, that's awesome. It'll give them their evening.
Yes.
Let me.
Only 20